Hey, welcome to today's lesson. Now, we're going to be talking about something that's got a bit of nuance to it in regards to you might be thinking about your grandiose vision, who you want to become, the objective, the main objective with your goals, your body you want to achieve, all that kind of stuff. And that's all great and it can motivate some people, but other people aren't motivated like that. Other people are motivated by the day to day. So, what we're going to look at here, instead of just having the big vision, which is fine for some people, we're going to shrink your focus down to winning each day individually, and how narrowing that focus might just be the breakthrough that you need for long term success. So, like I said, there's nuance with everything health and fitness related. Some people are motivated in different ways than other people. That's absolutely fine. Some people are motivated by a big vision, who you want to become in 5 years' time, that massive, ambitious 5 year plan, visualizing yourself at the top of the mountain. Other people are not motivated like that. And the problem with that kind of grandiose vision is that it can lead to a bit of anxiety, overwhelm, bit of decision paralysis as well. So you actually don't make the right decisions because it's just paralyzing you from a kind of a motivational standpoint. So the gap between today and your vision feels insurmountable. It's too big, it's too vast. And that's the problem with this. So while I have given advice to people and say, listen, think of your vision, who do you want to become? And that's amazing for some people, but I do appreciate for other people, it won't motivate them. And that's what we're going to talk about here. So the alternative to that bigger vision is to shrink your focus down to winning today's battle. Master each 24 hours in front of you rather than the 5 year version, the 10 year version in front of you. So the problem with outcome obsession. So first up, we're looking at process disconnect. So failing to recognize that daily actions and small wins are actually what build towards meaningful achievement. It's great having the big vision, the big goal, but if you don't take the daily actions to get you there, you will never get there. It sounds fairly simple and straightforward, doesn't it? But that's where we get lost at times. We can lose motivation as part of the overriding overwhelm of achieving that big result. So feeling overwhelmed and defeated when the gap is just too big, and it can really lead to kind of losing motivation, feeling uninspired. And the outcome focus is if you're constantly visualizing success while ignoring the steps needed to achieve it, like I talked about at the bottom here in process disconnect, again, you're never going to get there. So we need to refine it and break it down to the step-by-step basis. So the shift is going to be like this. You're going to go from the old mindset to the new mindset. The old mindset will be, I'll be happy and content when I hit 10 kilograms loss, when I lose 10 kg, when I lose 40 pounds. The new mindset is going to be, I'm going to win today, I'm going to win tomorrow, I'm going to win the day after. And then in a week's time, I'm going to see if I've lost a pound or two. That's the kind of process we need to look at rather than thinking, oh, when I get to 10K, I'll be happy. Let's focus on winning today, winning tomorrow, winning the next day. And this is what leads me into the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle. So I talk about this a lot with nutrition because it's really relevant to that. But the Pareto principle is relevant to every single walk of life. And it's just basically, it's balance tipped in favor of progression, essentially, is what we're looking at here. So 80% of your focus today is going to be on the kind of boring, monotonous tasks, the daily actions that are going to get you to your end goal. 20% of your focus that day is going to be on feeling inspired by the vision, feeling inspired by the person you want to become. So 80% of your focus is going to be on your mental energy, is going to be aimed towards winning the day right in front of you. So that could be, did you do 8,000 steps today? Did you eat your protein with each meal? Did you sleep 7 to 8 hours? Did you show up for your workout today and get it done? Did you do some gratitude, practice some gratitude in the morning? These little things, the kind of the boring routines that we do, that's going to be the vast majority of your focus any given day. And then you've got 20% goal focus. So keep the long-term vision in your peripheral vision. We need to have that for inspiration as well. And it's not just going to be essential focus there because that can be demoralizing. So we need to have a smaller part of the day is going to be focused on this. So review your quarterly targets weekly. So have a little assessment of your week at the end of every single week. Use goals as direction, not as your inspiration and motivation in the moment. So we need to use it as a direction. Measure your progress monthly, not hourly. You can even do it weekly or bi-weekly, but definitely not daily. And let your goals guide you, not dictate your actions. So the end result that you want to achieve, the person you want to become, that is your guide. That is almost your compass, which I'm going to talk about in a sec. That's your compass taking you forward. But we need to do the 80% focus of the kind of daily tasks that we all know and are fairly kind of familiar with. So your big goal is the compass that sets a direction, not the spotlight that blinds you to your path. And shrink in the game, win more often. This is the game plan. So, perfect weeks, no, never going to happen. Too big, too much pressure to have a perfect week. And generally, if you're aiming for a perfect week and you mess up on day 2, you throw your toys out the pram and the rest of the week is a bit of chaos and we don't really stick to plan. So we can break it down. Perfect days, yes, that's more manageable. There's more achievable wins, but we can refine it down even more and say perfect moments. So one meal, let's really smash that meal. One walk, have a really good walk. That workout, really smash it, go for it. Have these perfect moments. Those perfect moments will stack up into perfect days. Those perfect days will eventually stack up to the results that you want. So that's what we're looking at, shrinking the game down, win more often. Now, how on earth can we apply all of this? Well, first thing in the morning, you're going to ask yourself 3 specific questions. What are the 3 specific actions that define winning today for me? So it could be, for example, which workout will I complete today? What 2 nutritious meals will I prepare today? Which important task will I finish before midday and just get the job done? Eat the frog, which I've spoken about before. Then in the evening, you're going to ask yourself, did I move forward in these measurable ways? So examples, did I hit my protein? Did I complete my 30-minute workout that I planned? Did I take at least 8,000 steps today? And then the third question you're going to ask yourself is, what small win can I acknowledge right now? So for an example, again, record 1 daily victory in a journal if you want. Share your daily win with your accountability partner or a friend or family member. Track your streak of consecutive winning days, a big powerful one. If you've got a calendar, and stick it on the fridge at home and just tick off when you've won a day with a big green tick. If you haven't won a day, put a cross next to it and then try and keep consistency and get as many of those ticks in a row. And it's a really powerful visualization tool for motivation moving forward. So we're going to master today and tomorrow is going to take care of itself. Forget the 6-month goal for a second, all right? Forget the 5-year goal for a second. That goal is not going anywhere. That's the vision. That's the thing we want to achieve. Now, you don't need to conquer the whole mountain today. Not right now, not all in one go. But take 1 strong step forward every single day and then just keep stepping forward. Keep moving forward. That is all you need to focus on. So win your moments that are going to lead to winning days. And when you keep winning days and you stack those days consistently, you won't win every single day, don't get me wrong, but when we have the vast majority of those days that have been wins, you are going to get incredible results. And this is a good way of just thinking about your long-term goals, your long-term plans, but breaking it down so it's not so kind of overwhelming. So hopefully this has made sense. If you've got any questions, you know where to find me. Drop me a message, but take care and I will speak to you soon.